Okay, so before anybody messages me and asks me what do I know about the SRT Hydra, right? First of all, let me just say this is an April Fool's Day joke, just like when they were talking years ago, what were they talking about? The Dodge Ghoul. That never happened. It's never going to happen. This was an April Fool's Day joke. And it's funny because when I first saw this, I didn't connect the dots right away and realize that this is an April Fool's Day prank. There is no Dodge Hydra coming. There's no 800 horsepower hydrogen power. Really? That's not happening, guys. And you know what's so crazy? I remember when that Ghoul thing first came out and they were talking about 1,000 horsepower Dodge Ghoul. Yeah, there was a Elephant engine, but they never actually put it into anything beside. Actually, I don't think they put it into anything. It was a crate engine. I don't think that it met emission certification, so therefore they weren't able to put it into any cars. They made it a crate engine. You were allowed to put it in a truck or a car or whatever you had. But there is no 800 horsepower hydrogen combustion muscle car. It's not happening. I don't know who keeps making up these things, but people, for whatever reason, believe this shit. Like, this is the most ridiculous. They got this picture. It looks like one of Daenerys' dragons. Says the second head Tobrak fry refers to its electrification. We'll admit that the announcement of the electric muscle car lineup was a knee-jerk reaction to incoming. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Like, first of all, the background pictures that they have is of Dodge's upcoming electric vehicle. And I'm not sure what that's going to look like. It may be a Challenger shell or a Charger shell that is some type of plug-in hybrid or something. But listen, this 800 horsepower hydrogen fuel, it's not happening, guys. It's just not happening. In fact, I don't think there's any other. First of all, hydrogen, the only place you can even find a hydrogen powered car is in like California. And it's one of those shitty little Hondas. I think it's called the Honda Clarity, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. In fact, I could look that up. What is it? Clarity. Yeah. I think it's called the Honda Clarity. Yeah, it's a hydrogen fuel cell Honda Clarity. That's like the only hydrogen car that you could even get. I'm sure there's like a couple others, but please do not ask me how do I feel about the Hydra. It's not happening. It's an April Fool's joke. Just like, and let me just remind you, just like this one, the Ghoul, like you remember back in April 1st, 2021, and look again, April 1st, 2020. And then look at this, April 1st, 2019. Look at the dates. April 1st, 2021. It says Vin Diesel will drive 2,000 horsepower electric Dodge Charger in Fast 9. Look at these dates. April 1st. Guys, this is ridiculous. But that's a good way to play a joke on people because for whatever reason, they actually, for whatever reason, continue to believe this shit. It's not real. The, as I've said, my next car is going to be electric. It's obvious that between the emissions regulations and the fuckboys that have completely ruined the Charger and the Challenger for everybody else, it's pretty much obvious that Dodge and Chrysler, FCA, Jeep, Ram, they have to scale back their production of, obviously, the V8 is basically going to die. The Wagoneer has a V8. The what else? I think the Ram trucks have V8s or larger, like they have diesels. Other than that, they're getting rid of the V8s from the cars because they absolutely have to meet these emissions certifications, and they also have to meet the fuel economy requirements. Because right now, the new administration that Biden's got going on over there, they're trying to put heavy fines and bans and tariffs on countries that are sending us cars that don't meet our fuel regulations and say if they spend too much fuel, they're going to get heavily fined. Not only that, as I mentioned this morning, there are going to be heavy fines on loud noises and exhaust and stuff. So all of that stuff, all This car culture stuff is dead. Every single company is focusing on EV. This country is going to spend a lot of taxpayer money. They're going to focus on charging stations. They're going to focus on helping Tesla continue building theirs, and then they're going to build their own. And the way I see it is we're going to get to a point probably where most houses have a charger so that the whole thing about range anxiety, the way I see it is the easiest way to get rid of range anxiety is to make it so that just about every single household has one of these chargers. And then to make it so that there's some kind of smart switching so that they're not all on at the same time or that they charge during peak and off peak hours. And what might even happen is you'll be able to, tell other people that you have a charger and then they can come drive into your driveway and basically pay you to use your driveway to charge their car. And that wouldn't be so bad because I have enough space in my backyard for 3 cars to charge simultaneously. So I wouldn't mind putting my backyard on like Google Maps or some shit. And that would be cool. That would be good. Could you imagine the passive income that you could get for letting people use? Like, I've got 2 houses. Could you imagine if I put chargers in both houses and let people use my backyard as a supercharger? And don't worry about people doing home break-ins because I've got an AR-15 right here next to my bed loaded. And if anybody tries that home break-in shit, well, I'm going to use them for target practice. So I'm not really worried about any of that. But what I'm just saying is that would be a great opportunity for income. It really would. So, yeah, once again, don't believe any of this bullshit about fucking hydrogen-powered cars and stuff. Anybody who even talks about this has fallen for the joke. So just forget it even exists. Thank you.